All right, guys, so let's talk about how to spy on your competition. So there's a cool little way. Actually, I'm just on my Facebook page here in the Insights tab. And what we can see here is we can see my most recent posts and, their own individual engagement. And we can also see the pages to watch section. The pages to watch section is very, very interesting. So if we go to add pages here, one of the more popular brands related to Amazon FBA courses, for example, is amazing.com, right? And so when we click amazing.com, all we'd have to do is just type here. We can erase this one. We can go amazing.com, right? And it'll bring up the website, except I just erased it, so it probably messed up the search somehow. If we go to add pages and then type in amazing.com, here it is. So we're gonna go to watch page. And now that we've watched the page, what we can do, guys, is we can click right here under pages to watch, and it'll show the top posts from amazing.com, right? And so when we see the top post from amazing.com, we can get ideas of what to make ad content about, what to make page content about. So if I was, gonna make a post, for example, this week, but I just didn't have any, inspiration about what to make the post about. The cool way, guys, or not the cool way, but a good way is to look at people who are your competitors, right? People who might have a larger following than you, people kind of in the same niche, or people that you want to aspire to become like. Go add them to your watch page, just like I showed you right there, and then look at their top posts, right? Do you ever feel like you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back? It's things like this that destroy productivity, steal your time, and crushes your momentum. Watch this video where we'll divulge a top mistake sellers make. You don't want to miss this, right? So very curiosity kind of invoking and very clickbaity, with you don't want to miss this. Attention, want to learn how to turn your business into a traffic and customer magnet with just one strategy, learn how at, right? So a lot of different kind of clickbaity ways to try to make people kind of interact and watch this particular video. And so, if I was going to make some content, I would probably make something that went along the lines of discover the #1 mistake sellers make that destroy their marketing momentum, right? Or maybe, for example, if I wanted to become like an entrepreneur, I might type in Gary Vaynerchuk, right? And I would click watch page. And then I can actually go to his content here and it'll show me his top post, right? Sign up for First Line. So this is probably his top post because people are commenting to like get free shoes or whatever that is. But here's another one, right? If you don't hate what you do and you're not doing anything about it, you suck. If you hate what you do and you're not doing anything about it, you suck. Right, let's go. Enough. Make this the last Monday where you dwell and complain. Take a step if you have to, financially and reputation wise, to get where you want to be in the end. Right. So a lot of different comments here. A pretty good post that he probably cross post from his Instagram. And so if I was wanting to be kind of a motivational speaker or something like that, I might make an ad that's kind of similar to this with a similar vibe. I can get a lot from what the actual colors are looking like too. And this works pretty much for any niche, guys. So this is a great way to let Facebook tell you, what type of content to create on your Facebook page to kind of engage your followers, what kind of content to create from an ad perspective to kind of get people interested, to at least get some engagement, because social proof, right? Proven social proof on these type of posts and entrepreneurs and pages that are similar, that already have other people that are interested. That's the surest way that you can know that if you're gonna take your time and energy to create content, you might as well create it similar to content that's already been proven interesting from a Facebook user perspective. So that's one great way that I like to spy on my competition, to figure out what type of content to make for both my Facebook page and potentially Facebook ads to kind of get some engagement going. Another spy tactic that I like to use is just going to websites, right? So I can go to Dollar Shave Club, and like we've talked about a couple times here, we'll see that their pixel is going to pop up, right? So right, almost, it's still loading. Here we go. So that scared me for a second. So here's their pixel. It just took a second to load. And so now that I've been pixeled, right, I'm going to get advertisements from Dollar Shave Club, in general, because it's now pixeled me as the standard event view content, right? I've now viewed the content. But if I wanted to, go even further and see some of their dynamic product ads, maybe I owned a shaving company, maybe I owned a beard company, things like that, then what I would do is I would go in, maybe I owned like a kind of a beard starter kit, or if I owned like an oral care company, right? They even have oral care now. You can come in here and by actually viewing these products, right? Like literally viewing them. Now, the Pixel has fired view content, page view, but this one would be, add to cart, right? And if I added this to the cart, like so, then now I would go to the cart page, right? And here is the upsell page. I might be able to see their upsell in the Pixel, still page view. So I'm gonna go no thanks. And this would be kind of the add information page. And so all by actually navigating their pages, by adding things to cart, by viewing products, by viewing their overall content, by adding your email to their email list, it's a great way to go and figure out kind of what some of the best players in the game, especially in your niche, are doing. So if you owned a shaving company, Dollar Shave Club would be a perfect example. If you owned an e-commerce company, going out and searching, like drone store. Let's say that I owned a drone store. I would see what Google is actually is kind of advertising to me. And so, it looks like they're advertising some that are actually local, which is interesting. But we might do one that's more kind of generic, like Drone World, that's just ranking on Google. And so this is a very expertly made website here. And we see that their pixel has already fired. And so in the next 7 to 10 days, right, I'm probably going to see ads for Dollar Shave Club that I don't care about, and I'm probably going to see ads for drones that I don't necessarily care about, but I might buy one in the future. And so I'd probably add my email list to this if I owned a drone store. The point is, guys, to spy on your competition, go get pixeled by them. Pay attention to the ads when they show on Facebook, because they inevitably will. Add your Facebook, or excuse me, add your email to their email list, so you start to see what their email sequences are like, their email marketing is like. And if you want to, buy a product and see what happens, right? Because if you buy a product, you're exposed to all of their cart and thank you pages, and you're exposed to their thank you emails if they offer upsells via discounts via email, right? It's the best way to spy on your competition, guys, is to actually get involved, go see and figure out who the best person, most successful person doing it is, and then use them for inspiration, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and let's get to the next.